Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're going to be doing some camera comparison tests with the LG G6. So well, camera comparison test between LG's own camera software and Google's. So yeah, let's see who's better, Google or LG.
You can see Google's image versus LG. Google, its colors are more vibrant than LG. LG doesn't do a terrible job at all and has the benefit of being able to use wide angle, but unfortunately for LG, Google definitely takes the cake on this one. For the second image, Google once again pulls ahead of LG, and this time it's not by just a little bit in terms of the colors. This time it's by a very big margin. Google's image is got some much deeper, much more vibrant colors than LG, and the sky looks a lot more on the, how do I put this? On the vibrant side, definitely. It's easier to tell that it's actually sky and not a white, drowned out thing of nothingness. On picture number 3, once again, Google pulls ahead. And this time, Google software makes the brush strokes on things like the car and the crossroads, little area where that's at, the badge, stand out a bit more, makes it look more so painted than just a kind of a slightly strangely painted vehicle. You can actually tell with Google that there's paint strokes. With LG, it's much more harder to tell. It's much more smoothed out. And yeah, another solid win for Google. With picture set number 4, you can definitely tell that Google has got a much more perfected image, dare I say. The stonework is much more pronounced than LG, and for some reason LG software blew out the top right side of the image, and the top left for that matter, which is very, very strange. But once again, Google's software had more realistic lighting for the sky, so that is another point to Google. For image set number 5, this is the last building. But once again, and I'm beginning to sound like a broken record at this point, Google pulls out ahead of LG by a huge margin this time around. And that is because LG got the color of the grass and the building very wrong. LG made it seem like the grass is almost candy colored, if that's even a correct way to describe this building. And it is definitely not that. Now Google, on the other hand, got the color right for the grass, which is obviously a bit darker, but also got the sky and the building the correct color. LG, well, I mean, LG didn't do too bad in the sky department, but it was a little bit more blown out. A little bit of detail was lost. But the color of the actual brick, Google got that a lot better. It's more of a dingy color rather than this light candy crap. For image set number 6, we move to a car, and it is none other than the mid-2000s Mustang, I think is what it is. And, well, like I've already said, Google has absolutely destroyed LG on this front. Again, with the colors. It seems like LG's problem is that they keep trying to make the colors are too light, basically. Google's got all of the colors right and the sky. On LG, there's just no sky detail whatsoever. And it just... I mean, even the freaking shadows are not contrasting nearly as good as with Google, which is a bit unfortunate, but you know, it's a thing, I guess. Jesus. Set number 7. The images are much closer between Google and LG, but Google edges out just a little bit by having a more vibrant image overall. The grass is more vibrant and has a bit more detail than LG. The car itself has a bit of a darker green, which is more accustomed to real life. The trees themselves don't look like they're half dead. And the house in the background has more deeper colors. For image set number 8, of course, once again, gonna have to give it to Google. And now, between the two images, it is extremely close. But the thing that actually sets the images apart from each other is Google is able to keep in the color of the leaves on the trees. I was focusing on the sky, but they both tied in that department, in my opinion. But Google it kept all of the color of the trees for the most part. The sky was on the relative bright side in this image set. Now for the last set of images, it's just no freaking contest. I'm not even sure how Google was able to capture this much information for just how little light was in the room, which, just to let you guys know, there was so little light that I could barely even see what was on the dresser myself. That's impressive, Google. LG, I mean, they don't have a night mode necessarily, so they failed. And overall, just frickin' Google's software creamed LG's. But just for shits and giggles, I've included a slow-mo video at the very end, just for you guys. I'm going to be doing a little bit of slow-mo here with dropping these pennies. And that was that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little venture into showing just how much software can matter whenever it comes to the camera. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.